Hello, I'm Bill Thompson, and I'm standing here in the lobby of this beautiful Sue and Bill Gross Women's Pavilion at Hoag Hospital. This is a terrific example of how significant private philanthropy can impact the future of healthcare. Now we're ready to begin this bold new journey, a journey from success to significance. This journey will literally transform Hoag from a great community hospital to a world-class medical institution. It's private philanthropy that will define the journey. So let's explore Renaissance Hoag together. The Women's Pavilion is a wonderful example of this community reaching a totally different level. We have transformed the opportunity to provide great care, bringing resources together into one place, and most importantly, I think, energized and created an enthusiasm and a momentum that really proves to everybody we can do this. And it's a long 10-year horizon for Renaissance Hoag, but we're going to get there. It's going to happen. Our CEO, Rick Afable, is the perfect person to lead Renaissance Hoag. He's an MD in the trenches of medicine, and most importantly, he's committed to this hospital, to our community, and to our patients.
Our promise to this community is to provide the highest quality care, meeting the needs of a community which deserves the best care available. The needs of this community are changing. Orange County is the 5th largest county in the United States. And because of that, the needs are great and they are deep. The community support of Hoag Hospital has been what has allowed us to have the finest technology available to our physicians, to our staff, to the other healthcare providers that we work with in order to provide the best of care. We need to stay at that front edge. We need to stay at the forefront in the use of technology and the bringing of technology and in the development of technology into Hoag Hospital. Patient-centered facilities is at the heart of our facility plan. And we will develop the kinds of facilities, the size of facilities, the placement and location of facilities that will really provide for the patient's needs as opposed to our needs. As we renew, as Renaissance Hoag takes shape, we will have new people here. People who have skills, have knowledge, have the capabilities to provide for many of the aspects of care that are above and beyond a great community hospital.
One of our physicians, an exceptional doctor, Dr. BZ as he's affectionately known, is also a visionary about what Renaissance Hoag can accomplish.
Here we're asking for support of a new concept, or at least new for a community hospital. And that concept is the integration of healthcare, the integration of physicians, seamlessly with the administration's help, seamlessly with healthcare partners, and the resources of bricks and mortar and technology to provide one-stop shopping for a patient in a given area of the hospital.
The specific way in which the renewal, the renaissance, in which we moved from a great community hospital to a regional referral center of significance and recognition is around our 5 centers of excellence. The renewal, the renaissance in cancer care for Hoag Hospital is our moving away from general cancer care to site-specific care. Site-specific cancer care is all about treating the individual cancers in the unique, specific, and results-oriented way that is akin to the particular cancer that we might be treating. It will be patient-centric, and the patient centricity will be based upon all of the needs of those individuals who have a particular type of cancer, all housed in our new and expanded Cancer Center, which will encompass the existing Hoag Cancer Center.
Preventive regimens have a huge impact downstream on cardiovascular disorders. And I think the community is going to look to an integrated heart and vascular center, first of all, to provide them with the best prevention strategies to keep them from needing the treatments for those disorders. When the need comes around for more direct mechanical approaches to treat the disease which the drugs have maybe failed at or maybe too late for drugs, the minimally invasive techniques such as balloon angioplasty and stenting and other techniques which are developing can be instituted because of image guidance. And when the need arises for more advanced, more directed treatment, we have one common tool chest, the aim of which is to provide the best benefit to every patient in our community.
The fortunate part of getting older is we're allowed to live longer and enjoy our lives. The unfortunate part is our bodies don't last forever, and musculoskeletal disorders and degenerative diseases of the spine and the joints and bones is an inevitable part of aging. We don't need beds, we need people out of bed. We need places in which people will recover, and so that's the future for the Orthopedic Center of Excellence. It's about minimally invasive surgery, it's about the latest in technology, and it's about recovery centers. The Sue and Bill Gross Women's Pavilion is a testament to the focus and the tremendous commitment that this community has made to women's care. The frontier for women's health, however, for Hoag is not going to be so much about maternity care. It's going to be more about the other elements of women's care that maybe have not received as much attention, not only here at Hoag, but elsewhere. The future is further development of women's wellness, an expansion of the kinds of women's wellness and prevention that has just begun here now, is seeing signs of success, but is the kind of service that women are looking for.
The foundation for the Center of Excellence in Neurosciences will have several pillars. Stroke is one. Brain tumor treatment is another. Movement disorder treatment is a third. Treatment of patients with dementia, care of patients with dementia is yet another. This is the decade of the brain. It's the century of the brain, really. Whereas the last century was the century of the heart and cancer, perhaps. The 21st century, the last frontier really is the brain.
This is what I hear from people. I don't remember anything. I was put under general anesthesia and they put a stent in my femoral artery, and through the femoral artery they went into the arteries of the brain, and once the stent was in, then Dr. Brand Zawadzki, he put the coil into the aneurysm.
Well, Dr. Lal is a great and rewarding example of integration of healthcare services in the area of acute brain care. That integration starts with early recognition of a problem, treating the patient very rapidly in the emergency room, transferring her to the next step of treatment where the definitive treatment occurs, and the aftercare of the patient.
Look at me and you will realize what interventional neuroradiology can do for people.
This is the first time in my memory that we've actually treated a colleague. I was humbled to see that they were willing to accept my expertise in her treatment, and the confidence they expressed in our capabilities are testimony to the wonderful team of people that we've built up here at Hoag.
Every day that I live is a gift of life from Hoag Hospital for me.
Renaissance Hoag, above all else, is about people, our patients, and those here at Hoag who serve our patients, the nurses. No one is more aware of this than Rick Martin, our Chief Nursing Officer.
Renaissance Hoag will only be successful if we have the brightest and the best here. Both physicians, both technicians, nursing staff as well. We have to have the brightest and the best. You can have the technology that will show you one thing, but if you don't have the expert nurse there to interpret that data and interpret that information and provide that care back to the patient, you haven't achieved anything.
Some of the finest nurses in Orange County drive past 1, 2, 3 other very fine hospitals to come to Hoag every day. That will continue, and that will continue to breed upon itself such that we will have a continuation of the nursing excellence that we have today in such a profound way that we will become leaders in nursing on a national scale.
The vision for Renaissance Hoag is to achieve significance, but as Jenny Uberoff points out, it will only be accomplished because Hoag has a great big heart.
When I watch how many of their doctors and the staff, the nurses and things, are willing to give up their time to help improve this process, I just really think that's fabulous. And the more involved you get, the people at the hospital, I mean, you talk about the staff, the doctors, the administration. I mean, we really have a lot of caring, wonderful people. There's just a lot of enthusiasm.
I'm often asked about our own personal plans for investing in this campaign, and my wife and I, it's pretty simple for us. We've had a chance to really understand and be part of the Hoag family. We know how special this place can be, and we also understand what Renaissance Hoag can do to take it to the next level and leave a legacy for our kids and our grandkids that can be one of the top medical centers anywhere in the West. And most importantly, I can't think of anything that I could do, and perhaps that you could do, that could make more of a difference in people's lives, not just today, but in generations ahead. And that's why I want to ask you for your help to join us and be part of Renaissance Hoag.